I don't talk God. I'm backed by God. And I mean, if you want to kill me, I can't stop you. Help yourself, but you'll die right afterwards.
In the name of the Lord, beneficent and merciful.
God will take America down in 12 hours by the clock. You have no power with the God I serve. See if you can stop the tornadoes. They're coming more and more. They like women dancing in long skirts. Check that out. Rain coming like
first things first. A good name is better than gold is. Every 50,000 years, a red and blue star appears in the heavens, showing that it's universal change. But every 25,000, we switch where the poles is. The Caucasian people lost 2,000 years in the Caucasus Mountains until we sent the Moses. And the number one reason that you need to know this is you got me all up if you think I'm in showbiz. I'm an uptown out that Magnolia. Ask the FOI about me, I'm a soldier. J Electronica, formerly known as Timothy. I used to shoot dice in Carrollton on the corner with Emily. These days I run with Christ and the Messiah. And I ain't Peter, but I leave your head and ears on the floor of the enemy. I don't even know what's going on no more, I'm just energy. I just been waiting, scraping and clawing to go at the enemy. So stand down, or man down, man down.
And I mean, if you want to kill me, I can't stop you.
Man down.
Help yourself, but you'll die right after.
We gotta be for real. Collecting profits till the prophecy fulfilled. Mental dependency to foster how you live. Cause these days, independent thought'll get you killed. The blind leading the blind with deaf ears. A wide net to get you caught up with your peers. And me and JLet connected like JP Morgan and the Biz. Gonna be running for years. I gotta give them something they could feel. The rabbit hole that I had stumbled in was real. They wish I stay a ghost, I'd rather live. And say a toast to all the soldiers that ain't here that shed blood, sweat, and tears. The love's been lost, there's no love left here. The Christians celebrating the dead. Humanity hanging on by a thread. The enemy's aiming straight for the head. The doers that will err begin. It's Babylon all over again. Man.
I now recognize Mr. Nusatelli for his opening statement.
Good morning. Thank you, Chairwoman Luna, Ranking Member Crockett, and members of the task force for giving us the opportunity to testify today. My name is Jeffrey Nusatelli. I'm a former military police officer with 16 years of active duty service in the U.S. Air Force. I'm here today because the American people have both the right and the responsibility to know the truth about unidentified aerial phenomenon. That truth remains hidden, classified and silenced by fear, retaliation, stigma, and confusion. Today, we are here to help break that silence. Between 2003 and 2005, 5 UAP incidents occurred at Vandenberg Air Force Base, home to the National Missile Defense Project, a top national security priority. At the time, we were conducting launches deemed by the National Reconnaissance Office as the most important in 25 years. These were historic launches. These facilities were vital, and they were repeatedly visited by UAP. Each incident was witnessed by multiple personnel, documented, investigated, and reported up the chain of command. We sent information up, but we got no guidance down on how to handle these events. I personally witnessed one of these events and investigated others as they occurred. 6 other service members have provided me with the information that I will share with you today. The incursions began on October 14th, 2003, when Boeing contractors reported a massive glowing red square silently hovering over 2 missile defense sites. After several minutes, it drifted further east onto the base and vanished over the hills. This event, now known as the Vandenberg Red Square, was referenced by Representative Luna at the first hearing on this topic. Official Air Force records of this event are in possession by Aero and the FBI. Later that night, while I was on duty, security guards at a critical launch site reported a bright, fast-moving object over the ocean. I responded to the incident. Chaos ensued over the radio as the object approached rapidly. I heard my friends screaming, "It's coming right at us, it's coming right for us, and now it's right here. Moments later, I heard them say that it had shot off and was gone. When I arrived on scene, I talked to 5 shaken witnesses who described a massive, triangular craft larger than a football field that hovered silently for about 45 seconds over their entry control point before shooting away at impossible speed. About a week later, another patrol reported a light over the ocean, behaving erratically. Believing it might be an unannounced aircraft, they declared an emergency, and an armed response force responded. Before the forces could arrive, the object descended and either landed or hovered on our flight line, and then took off again at impossible speed. The witnesses to this event were threatened